Are pop stars born or are they made? Let's take a look at the energetics at play with one of the most iconic pop queens to ever grace the planet, Ms. Queen Britney Spears. If you're new here, my name is Fani. I've been a human design analyst since 2018, and I have helped hundreds of people to better understand themselves and the people in their lives through the lens of human design. Like, where do we begin? Okay, because there is so much to unpack here. So first of all, Britney is a 5/1 Sacral Manifesting Generator. For those of us who are paying attention, that means that she is not an emotional authority, meaning she is an emotional empath. We'll get back to that in just a second. So in a nutshell, she's really here to nail down what her thing is and to be a living example of what it means to work hard, flex on your skills, and not worry about what's going to happen next. Like the embodiment of dance like no one's watching. We'll deep dive into her prosperity sequence in a second to really go into all of the reasons that Britney was literally coded to be the pop queen that she is. But I want to point out two things before we do that. First, like I mentioned, she's got the open emotional center. She's also got an open will center and an open identity center. So having all three of these centers open gives her more of an opportunity to be intoxicated by other people's love for her, by other people's direction for her. And this may cause her to lose her own access to her internal compass and where she wants to go. She also has both of the pressure centers open. That's the head at the top and the root at the bottom. And so taking on the role of the family breadwinner at an early age likely came through the pressure to perform for them. Oh my God, look how cute she is. We'll start with her vocation sphere, aka her core wound. She's had a lifelong journey of healing the idea that we have to chase pleasure or run from pain. This is because her vocation sphere is in the gate of stimulation. One of her biggest jobs is to learn the difference between recognizing the things that light her up and inspire her to lean in versus the frantic need to distract from pain or discomfort. Now let's take a look at the culture sphere, which I just cannot get over. Even as I'm sitting here, I'm having more and more thoughts about how deep this goes. And I laugh because her culture sphere is in the gate of depth. So Britney's culture sphere shows us that she brings a great deal of depth to any collective effort that she's a part of. However, the shadow of this gate is inadequacy. So if she's not careful, she might act out of fear of being seen as inadequate or like a dumb blonde, since the dilemma of this gate is not knowing. And like I said, there's even more stuff that we could point to here. She's a quad left. She's got her ajna defined. Don't get it twisted. Britney is not stupid. See, Britney wants to be seen by her peers as someone who comes with good ideas, good connections, and whatever else is required to get things rolling. Next, we'll take a look at Britney's brand, which is in the gate of focus. The Britney we know and love has gotten where she is in large part thanks to her brand. The gift of determination, the gate of focus. In the words of another iconic, emotionally open pop queen, she sees it. She likes it. She wants it. Britney's got it, period. Now, the shadow of inertia is something that we've gotten a glimpse of in more recent years when she essentially told her dad to get lost and that she wasn't performing anymore if she was going to be held under her conservatorship. So now that that's over with, I'm sure we can expect to see Britney make a comeback album or come out with a new world tour. We have not seen the last of Britney creatively, that's for sure. When Britney unlocks the gifts of her vocation, culture, and brand spheres, she naturally has access to the gift of her pearl sphere, which is in the gate of values. I think it's so interesting watching old interviews with Britney from the 90s and early aughts because she was fielded the worst questions about her virginity, about her body, and all kinds of stuff that we would fall out of a chair if we heard someone ask the same things of Zendaya. But Britney was always so poised and unapologetic about who she was, no matter how rude and ridiculous the questions were. Especially after the fallout with Justin claiming that she had cheated on him, she knew where she stood, and she wasn't going to let his narrative make her question herself or be shamed by anyone who wanted to throw it her way. How very line 5 of her. We are here rooting for your comeback, Britney. We cannot wait to see it. We've got more celebrity human design readings on the way, so tap the follow button for more. Leave a comment to let me know someone you'd like to know more about. And if you'd like to order a reading for yourself, tap the link in my bio to order a recorded reading.